Okay, so let me go to SPR again. Personal administration. Yeah, person management, personal administration, under organize basic setting, under organized data, organized assignment. So there is one more option as a check default payroll area. Okay, so we have earlier yesterday we have discussed about these things: period parameter, date modifier. Okay, and so we have created our payroll area. We have also, I think, maintained the control record for our payroll area slash OPA03. I think it was ALT I have created now. Okay. So now we have maintained this payroll area. There is another tab called check default payroll area. Default means basically default thing. What is a feature? Feature is basically used to default some certain values. Okay. So
like
if
when any employee gets terminated in the system, so automatically the employee's payroll area gets changed to 99.
yeah, I think that could also be the case. Yeah. So defaulting the value. Okay. So
Yeah.
if I open this record, you will be able to see when I hire the employee, you will be able to see that when I will hire the employee, okay. So based on the personal area and sub area, the payroll area value will automatically come. I don't have to manually enter this value as LA. Okay. And also when I will be configuring the administrator group, okay, and when I'm defaulting the value for based on the personal area and sub area, this value will also come. Okay, so basically these
Okay.
are the default value. They are automatically coming due to our personal area and sub area. Okay, so default means basically it is used to default some certain value. Similarly, when we will
Okay.
be going to hire some employee, okay, based on this personal area or sub area, the person number will come, the number range will automatically come based on the feature which is defaulting the value based on our personal area or sub area. Okay, so this value will also come, the number range, the employee will be lying between any number range based on the default, based on the personal area or sub area. Okay, so feature is,
Okay.
they can ask you what is a feature. Okay, and they can ask you, can you name some features name. Okay, so you can tell them ABKRS. ABKRS is basically used for defaulting the payroll area. NumKR is basically used for defaulting the number range. Pinch is basically used for defaulting the administrator group. Okay. And also I will be like, when we go forward, we will be also covering some features like for related to time management, related to payroll. Okay. So this thing you can remember. And now I will go to the feature. So either we can go through here, check default payroll area to the feature ABKRS, or there is another transaction called PE03. I'm using O for the next screen. Okay, or either you can click on this and directly type PE03. So if I directly type PE03, this screen will come. Okay, so here you can directly give the feature name as ABKRS. Okay, and you can go to display mode. Okay, so okay. So this here we have gone through the SPRO path. Okay, so let me configure through here only. So here you will be seeing some decisions. Okay. Here you can see only one decision is there, and another one is related to applicant data, which is not maintained here. So, and also which is related to recruitment related activity. So which we are not doing. So we are not bothered about it. So under here there is another decision will come related to country grouping. Okay, so here will give us the country grouping on which country we want to basically go. Okay, so we want to select, we are maintaining the configuration related to India, so we will go to 40. Okay, then here you can see the employee group. Okay, I'm not sure whether we have a feature to related to maintaining the personal area. So if we want to create another node, okay, here you can say there is 10 is coming, 40 is coming. If I want to add another country, so what I will do, I will click on this one and I will select this value. Okay, click on create nodes. Okay, and suppose let me select any another country. Let's suppose I am selecting Canada. Okay, and if I click on enter, due to screen sharing it is Canada. I will select this one. Okay, so another node came with the name as Canada. Okay, so that's how we can add any other node into this master data and time data. Okay, so now let me select this, and if under this country whether I want to make the decision based on the field, I will select field for decision operation. Okay, so it will ask me which field I want to select. Okay, so here we are not seeing the personal area. I'm not sure why, because some configuration is not maintained properly. So I want to configure the payroll area based on the employee group. So what I will do, I will select this employee group.
Yes.
Okay, and under this employee group, I will be selecting another decision. Okay, so whether this employee will be an active employee or a trainee employee. Okay, so then I will select this. Okay, so another employee group will come. I can also add any another employee group. Okay, so I'm not doing the configuration related to this what you can say Canada, so I will just close it. But first we will have to either I have two options, either I can delete it or either I can save it. Okay, so let's for that I have to first activate this. No, first this one is check whether there is any error or not. Okay, so what we will do, first we will do the check. Okay, so it is saying field value node must have dependent nodes, so it should have some different dependent value. Okay, either I can uh, click on this one create node. Okay, and I can give some return value. Okay, let's suppose I will give any random value as av. Okay, and also for this otherwise also, if I again go and check, it will say otherwise should also have a what you can say the node value, dependent node. Okay, so I can give any return value to this so the here this ABBC is referring to the payroll area. Okay, because this feature is what basically do it return the payroll area. So now I will again check whether what I have done is anything wrong with this. No. So after this thing is done, after it is error free, I will activate this feature. Okay, and it will get saved into my transport. Okay, after activating, I will click on save. Okay, so this is no new saving. Okay, so once we generate the feature, we are not required to save it. Okay, so now I will go to back to my country 40 India. Okay, and here I will be getting some certain options to default the payroll area. Okay, so yesterday or day before yesterday we have created some employee group. I'm not sure which one it is related to this one, G or H. Okay,
G and
so
H.
hmm, mhm. I have to always extend this thing. Yeah. Okay, so I will select this. So G will come. I will also select H. H. Yeah, this is little frustrating. Okay, so here what I can decide whether I want to give the return value, the payroll area to the employees who are belonging to this employee group, And also what I can do, I can also create the sub node. Okay, the employee who is belonging to employee subgroup, what you can say. So here for this also I can create two more condition for this employee group H. Okay, because we have created two employee subgroup for this. Okay, so what I will do, I will click on this pers k and I will select my employee group. Okay, so for this employee group as latest contractor, I have hmm, hmm, hmm. Do you remember the name of those? Have you any idea? I think related to L I have. Okay, L1 and L2. Okay, so I can select L1 and under L1 I can give the payroll area for the employee which is getting hired with the employee group as G and the employee subgroup as L1. We will default the payroll area for that employee as LD or LE. These things I have to note it down. Yeah, let me give LD. So when I will be when LD is another payroll area which we have created. Okay.
Yeah, that is for monthly, right?
Yeah, it is related to weekly. Okay.
Weekly.
So the employee who is okay. So monthly means he is a salaried employee and he will be getting paid every on weekly basis. Okay. So it is just a mismatch, but just I am explaining you. This is the what you can say. That's the way we do it. So for example, I have created these employees group for India. So I have created LA permanent. Okay. So for this permanent employee group, we have two type of employee subgroup, whether he will be a monthly paid, whether he will be a
Monthly paid
semi-monthly
and
paid.
then semi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those employee who are getting, who is having the employee group as A and employee subgroup as L4, he will be having a default payroll area as LA. Similarly,
Yeah.
yeah. Similarly, if the employee is belonging to the employee group A and he is a semi-monthly paid employee, then he will be having the default payroll area as LV. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how we will be doing the conversion. I will also add
Okay, so
another
by defaulting that thing, so whenever we are going with IT1 screen, so
Mhm.
payroll area, like it automatically comes up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, so we don't need to maintain manually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so uh, I think you got it. Okay, how we will be doing the
Yeah,
configuration. I can
yeah.
also add another employee subgroup as L2 and I will default some payroll area. Okay, so now I will show you. So PA40 hiring I will explain you after some time. Okay, when we cover the info group. Okay, as of now I will just showing you how it will be defaulting the value. Okay, so for hiring, what we will do first, we will go to the PA40 transaction code.
PA40, yeah.
Okay, so I will remove this, and you can see there is one option related to hiring. Mhm.
Yeah, hiding, yes.
Okay, let me go to 1 second. SU3. Mhm. 40 is there. Why? But why infograph is not coming here? Yes, I don't know. Either someone has deleted my info group SPRO. If I go to SPRO, the personal management, we will go to personal administration. basic setting. Where is customizing procedure? Here it is. Actions. Define progress. Progress. I think this one is early hiring 06.
Okay, so using this path, we can
Create our own hiring.
create
Create our
our own
hiring
hiring.
action.
We can create path also like IT0, then like IT1, then IT2, IT6, IT7,
Yeah,
IT8.
yeah, 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 yeah. This is I will
Okay.
explain you later. But what it will basically do, see, here you can see in the PA40 screen, you are able to
Mm-hmm.
see some action types. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what happened is someone has removed my hiring action from here. Okay, so what I will
Okay.
go, I will again go to this screen, not this screen. I will tell you. But what I have did is I have maintained my own action, which is
Okay.
like when I will be hiring the employee, it will execute these info types. Okay,
Hmm.
what you can say, info type 00, info type 02, info type 06. Okay,
Okay.
so why this is 0102? Why again 2? Don't know. I'm not sure. Someone has, I think, made some changes in my own. So if I go to this setup personal actions,
Hmm.
personal action types में होगी. Yeah, here it is. Action menu. So I will go to the
Okay.
action menu. 1 second. Are you able to see some action menu here? Change action menu. Here it is.
Change action menu. Yes.
Yeah. So menu is I think 40 PA41. That is related to actions, personal actions. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was 01, na?
Yeah. 01.
Okay. So user group is 40. User group is basically 40 because we have maintained this. Okay. And just hiring, let us not touch it. This is basically the sequence. Okay. On let me go here. Okay. And I will select my LA hiring here. Where it is? LA hire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
22.
Okay. So instead of this, earlier it is coming as change of pay. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
once I change it and once I modify the action menu, my action tab will come. Okay. So I will save it. Okay. So this LA hire will come. Okay. So now if I again go to the PA40 screen, see LA hire is coming now. Okay.
Yeah.
So now if I hire the employee from, let's suppose on today date, I will hire any employee 02/2023. I can hire him on any date. Okay. So it
Yeah.
is now here I am getting the option to enter the personal area. Okay. So
Hmm.
it's up to me whether I want to maintain the personal area here or after executing it, I can give the personal area in the info tab 01. Okay. So either I can give it here or either I can execute it. So here let me first execute it. Okay. Now here it will be asking me to give the personal number. Okay. This is not the mandatory field. Okay. So there are two options whether I can directly give the personal number here, but it should come in the number range which is defined for this
Hmm.
uh, for this personal area or personal sub area. Okay. So I'm not giving the because I want SAP to automatically fetch the personal number. So I'm not.
Automatically create. Yeah.
Yeah, because other I give if I give any random value, it will give me an any error. Okay. So last name, let me say ADS DVC. Okay. Birth date, any date I can give. Region of for action. This thing also we have to maintain. but I have already maintained it. So expansion is related to the company is expanding his business and he's getting more clients, so he needs some more employees to get hired in the company. Okay, so position, mm, char, any position I can select which I have created. So I will try to use which the one I have created, which is related to IBM, IBM India. Okay,
And yeah.
and for this position I have not maintained any personal area, personal save area info type. Okay, so I have to manually give this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have created as Aligarh, Faridabad, something like that. So I will be using the newly created LA04 as Ghaziabad. And also let me give an enter. Okay, it is asking me employee group. Why it is not asking for this? Employee group, what I will give. So let me give the LD test permanent. Okay, and also I have created some employee subgroup for this. So I will select it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the info type 0. It will get executed due to the info group, the action which I have defined here. Okay. So added feature numKR for different phone number ranges. Okay. So maybe for this personal area and sub area, I haven't defaulted any value for this numKR. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, so let me give any. So let's just do it later. But let me select any other personal area for this then. Let me use the previously created personal area, LA01 Aligarh. Employee group. I'm not sure the feature is dependent on this employee group or employee subgroup or the personal area. Okay. Okay. So now it has came to another info type, that is personal data. So if I save it, let me give any random address. Okay. Save. So this employee got hired. Okay. So if I go to this employee through PA20, mm-hmm. PA20. So if you see here in the organizational assignment, what it is not maintained. Okay. So I think, yeah, that is the issue. 1 second.
Because IT1 didn't come, no?
Yeah, yeah. So if I go to this again, and if I go to this info group, and info group is, I think LA hire it is, where it is LA hire, LA hiring. Okay. So if I go to this 06, so I think someone has modified it as a 00 here. Okay. So I thought there will not be a problem. So again, I will do the hiring.
Okay.
Now I will little expedite it. Okay. So again, I will hire any employee. Okay. Whose hire date will be 7/2/2023. LA hire Mr. 01. Position I will be using the default one, LA04. No, LA01. Either I will take or now it has come into the sequence, and okay, here it is not defaulting it. So I have to select another employee group. I will select as A. System is little messed up because I haven't maintained the other two values, na? The payroll area and all. So if I go to LA hire, Position this personal area value 01 employee subgroup. So I will be using the employee subgroup which is already maintained in this feature ABKRS. Okay. So
Okay.
if it does not find any decision here, okay. So what will
Mm-hmm.
it will not default any value in the info type 01. Okay.
Okay.
But so in order to default the payroll area, we have to give some value which is related, which is coming under this, or either we have to
Mm.
whatever value we are going to give there, we have to also maintain here in this
Yeah.
ABKRS feature. Okay. So
So
here
we
you
will
can
use
see,
L4.
yeah. So I will be giving the employee group as A and the employee subgroup as L4.
L4.
Employee group as A and the employee subgroup as L4. Okay. So now in the sequence it will go to another info type which is coming under the no info type maintain info group modifier user group. What is happening here? No info type found.
Maintain
Mhm.
info group modifier or user group.
Under the info group, something is missing. Hmm. This is the info group earlier hiring which we have maintained here 0, 1, 2 and 6. So it will come automatically come. Earlier it was coming, है ना?
Hmm.
Let me see another thing. Set up personal action. Mm-hmm. To hire. Earlier hire is there. This thing is auto maintained. Create reason we have created expansion. Okay. Then we have change action menu. Menu is 0, I think 0, 7, 0, 1, user group 40. LA hire is using which thing? Everything is fine. 13106 it is using. Yeah, 40. Let me just try one more time. Okay. So I click on save. Maintain info group modifier or user group. No, maintain info group modifier. Uh, okay, maybe this is happening due to this feature. IC mode. Info group modifier. Okay, display for this personal area. Employee subgroup, LE permanent. IGLP is okay, IGLP. So they are all are related. So I should have done the hiring after maintaining all these things. Mm-hmm. There is personal administration. So this is the info group, I think 06. It is happening because of this. We haven't maintained the info group modifier. So that's why it is copy. Okay, and IGLP. So if anything is wrong, a whole system will crash. IGLP. Let me go back again. Let me delete it. So there is one more feature called info group modifier. Okay. So
Hmm.
what happened is there we are actually maintaining this personal area as LA01. Okay.
Hmm.
For this LA01, when we are hiring any employee at LA01, it is checking that employee group. What is the employee group coming under this personal area LA01? It is coming as
Hmm.
LA, and it is saying this info group modifier will be used. Okay. So if I go
Okay.
to this info group, this where it is, yeah, in this info group, like here, this is the path where we will maintain our info group. Okay. So,
Okay.
hmm, what is the name? Hiring. So what happened na? Actually we are hiring the employee on that personal area, but we haven't defined the info group modifier there. Okay. So that's why
Yeah.
it is asking for this. The system when we are hiring this employee, the system is not able to find the uh, linked info group modifier. Okay. So if I
Hmm.
again do the rehiring, okay. Uh, now if I give the LA01, okay, and employee group as A and employee subgroup as L4. L4, I think it would have not been linked. Okay. No entry table L1 is not be there as employees group. This one I will be using L4. So if I get enter, then due to the info group modifier, the next event will be executed as the organization assignment.
IT
And
one. Yeah.
yeah, and also you can see it has defaulted the payroll area as LA.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if I again execute, whatever the next action would be, enter the combination of personal area and sub area. Okay. So see,
Hmm.
sub area is the
Then to provide
mandatory
the
field.
supply. Yeah.
So it is asking us to maintain the correct combination. Okay.
Hmm.
So if I select this, it will check if there is any another error in the system. If it is not, it will go to the another info type. Okay. And then it will go to the next info type. Okay, here it will also check if any mandatory thing is required. If it is not, then again address, I think I have defined it there. Okay, here it will
Yeah.
ask for the mandatory value. Okay,
Hmm.
so this employee has been hired. Okay, since we
Yeah.
haven't given any payroll area for this employee, uh, the system has automatically picked up the payroll area.
Yeah. Payroll area.
Okay, and let me show you another example. This was happening due to this personal area, LA01. Okay, so if I copy this
Hmm.
entry and if I remove this IGLP from here, and if I save it, okay, so if I again go to IG mode,
Yeah.
so
Same
for this,
error.
yeah, no, I don't think so. The error will come. It was coming because this payroll personal area is maintained under this info group modifier. Okay, and
Okay.
for this value, if I go to this screen, okay, and if I try to hire any another personal area, hire I
Mm-hmm.
employee for any other personal area, this will get executed. Okay, it was happening earlier
Okay.
because we are hiring for another personal area called LA04, because due to this it was
Hmm.
not happening it earlier. Okay, if I again go to slash and PA40, and if I hire the employee, so everything is but now I am not using the LA01, I will be using the LA. Where is LA02? Okay, so this
Okay.
thing personal area, either I can give it here or I can give it there. So I don't want to waste
Hmm.
time. I will give it here. Okay, employee group, again I will use this which one it is related to us, LA, yeah, A and L4. Okay,
Hmm.
so if I execute it, it will go to the another info type organization management. Similarly, it is
Okay.
coming as LA
Hmm.
because it was happening due to this. Okay, because this payroll area, this personal area was defined under this, what you can say, IGLP info group modifier, because under IG mode we have used this personal area. If I again create any other
Okay.
entry as LA02, okay, and
Hmm.
I will give this definition, and I give some what you can say, the info group modifier name there. Okay, then
Mm-hmm.
I will not be able to just randomly put that personal area. Okay, if I put it and if